So I got 3 different wrenches here. I believe they're all farm implements, or go to farm implements like tractors. This is a Planet Junior number 8 square head wrench, very old. And it's got this box in here. We're going to see if we can clean her up, make her look nice. This is a multi-wrench. You use it with multiple sizes of bolts. These things kind of grip side here, and then it's got a flat side here. Both sides are like that. I believe it says patented 1905 on it. Patented, and I believe that says 1905. We'll see more when we clean her up. It's also got these threaded pieces inside, and these are for restoring threads because it's 3 different sizes. So if you mess up a thread taking something off, you just run that tool on there and it'll restore the threads. Last one is a Deere Mansur company, which is John Deere, I believe. So this would have been used on a tractor, a piece of John Deere equipment. It's got the hole in it so you can hang it in the toolbox on the machine, on the wall. I believe it says A5221. I'm not quite sure on that. We'll see when I derust it. But let's go ahead and let's throw them into the Evaporust. I'm going to use my little brush and knock off any loose rust that I can, as much as you can. There's a lot here, so I'm not expecting a miracle knocking off rust. Alright, and it goes. Do this guy next. This one's knocking off quite a bit. You can see it all down here. Throw it in. That barely fits. And this is the Deere. I love going to these estate sales because I find all these old tools. I could come home with buckets of them. People like making you pay up for them around here. That's because mostly these antique tractors are still running. And people like having original tools. And then there's also collectors out there, a lot of collectors, especially around here. There's the Deere Mansur. So we'll throw him in. So we get that covered. We'll put him on top. There we go. All right, so there it is. We'll put the cover on it. We'll give it 12 to 24 hours and we will see what happens. It should come out nice, clean. It's Evaporust here. It's reusable. It's water-based, which is kind of neat, so it's not toxic to the environment. And it doesn't hurt your hands because it's water-based, even if you get it in a cut. And it does evaporate the rust, because there's sometimes I pull them out and the rust is gone now and you have to brush it off. I use this a lot. It's about $8.99 at Harbor Freight. The place I found it, I can get a bigger bottle for like $30. Now let's let it go. Alright, these guys have been soaking in Evaporust a little longer than 24 hours. They're supposed to be done yesterday, but I just did not have time to get to them. So we're going to open this guy up. Let's pull out a wrench. Okay. All right, you can actually read the stuff now on it. Put him off to the side. All right, here's the Deere Mansur one. That's the one that was really rusty. Oh yeah. It's looking like it's gonna clean up real good though. Alright, I will take these inside now. And I'll go rinse them off, and then I'll get them set up to dry. I'll do that off camera. Alright, so these are dried off real nice. You can see the details. This one you can actually read all the rethreading pieces and the patent date. This guy came out really good. He was really rusted. He wasn't so bad, but I'm gonna let him dry in the sun here for probably at least a half an hour, and then I'm gonna oil them up so we can hopefully not have them rust again. All right, these things are dry now. We're gonna use the 3-in-1 oil. We're gonna apply it generously. So that it doesn't rust again. It'll look nice for years to come. I just used the 3-in-1 oil on this because it works really well. Back when they made these, they like to get real fancy with the designs, which they don't do today. They're pretty sterile looking today and lack the character. I do use a generous amount of this oil. It's cheap. And if you like going to estate sales like I do, always little half bottles of this stuff in people's garages. For some reason people pass that up, and I don't. I take a lot of those things. It's nice stuff to have. There's a nice wrench there. Alright, and the last one, Planet Junior. It's probably gonna be the hardest one. It's not really that hard, it's just if I take more oil than the others. And don't be worried if it sits there and flash rusts a little bit on you, it's gonna do that. Once the oil gets in there, it's gonna take away that rust. She'll look nice. See where it started to flash rust there? That's just gonna happen. Generous amount of the oil. Everything is, you got a nice hot day, put these back out in the sun. Kind of dry up that oil a little bit. Kind of naturally bake it on. You can actually bake these in the oven if you wanted to. Don't recommend doing it in the food oven. If you have a little toaster oven, that'd probably be good. But I'm gonna go set those out. Again, in the driveway, let nature take its course with the sun. And I'll be back. Okay, after several attempts of getting that little screw head out, I'm gonna give up on it because it's not worth it. I mean, it does work really nice, so I'll leave it together, and I'm gonna throw it in. and let the old Evaporust do its job. There it goes. We'll see it in about 12 hours, same time tomorrow. Okay, here's the final shots. They're all oiled up, they're dried, the sun worked really good. Go first. This is your Planet Junior. See, it's real nice. Still got a little reddish there, but that's okay. Normally it's just all rust. Could shine these up. And this was a tractor implement tool or a farm implement tool. So any of your tractors or tractor accessories or other equipment on the farm, you would use that. This is my other tractor implement. This is the Deere Mansur company, which may or may not be John Deere. It came out real nice. It is an Alpha 522. This would have been used on a tractor. And for the square head type screws. They're very old, very common. And this last one, this is an adjustable one. Not adjustable, but a multi-tool. Put your nut in here, grabs on here, and you can pretty much get any nut size. Now you can see where it says patented. And it says April 5th, 1906 down here. You got a spot here for 3/8 16, 1/2 inch 13, and 5/16 18, and those are thread repair. So you just sit there and mess up a thread, and you spin it on, and it sits there and goes and makes your threads nice again, usable. So none of these are really expensive. I'm going to decide whether I'm going to keep them or if I'm going to offer them for sale on eBay. And that might happen. If I do, I'll put a link. Anyways, there we go.